Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an e.l.f. makeup review. This video is not sponsored in any way by e.l.f. Cosmetics at all. I love e.l.f. and I figured why not try to do a full face using one makeup brand, and I picked e.l.f. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Well, that's what I already did, but whatever. So if you guys would like to see how I get this e.l.f. makeup look, then please keep watching. The first product that I'm going to be using is the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream right here. Duh, it's from e.l.f. This is in the shade light brown. This is the lightest shade that they have, and they do not have a very good shade range in any of their products. And as you can see, I've already used it. It's just crazy dark when I like put it up. It just never works out. So I'm going to just go super light with the brows and just try and like brush it all through. And I don't want to ruin my good brushes, so I'm just going to be taking random brushes. This is just like a random brush that I got off of Amazon. I'm getting like the smallest amount of product on the brush. All of their products do have a really good mirror in them, which I really like. Oh, weird. Inception. Wait, is that the movie? I don't even know. Anyway, so I'm just going to like try and start from the top. And then there's not really even going to be a system to what I'm doing, because this stuff is, I don't know, it's very pigmented, so it goes on your eyebrow just fine, but then once you like put it on, it's not going to move. So you can see where I put it right there, it's not moving because that's where I put it, but it's like I need it to go underneath the hairs, not just like sit on top of it. Okay, so that's brows done. Now we're going to clean them up with some concealer. It's just their concealer. This is in the shade light beige, and this is the lightest color. Like, it's like the same color as my face. This stuff, oh, that's really dark. This stuff is like the same color as my face, but it also smells so good. Like, it smells like strawberries. It's like amazing. I'm gonna try and sculpt out these brows. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Also, all the other times that I've tried to film this, like my eyebrows were like way too dark and it was just like horrible. So I was giving them kind of like a bad review just because I was mad at the way that my brows turned out. But it isn't like, I wasn't judging the product, I was just judging my way of applying it. So after the third try, hopefully this works. In one of my videos, the fall makeup tutorial video, I want to thank you guys so much for the positive response that I had on that. If you haven't seen it already, definitely go and check it out. I was really myself in that video, and I told you guys that about the headaches and stuff like that I had been hiding for a while, because I mean that's not something I need to talk about, but then I realized that that is the reason why I haven't been posting a lot. And anyway, so I just kind of explained to you guys where I'd been and why I hadn't been posting so much. So I just want to thank you guys for being so positive on that video and telling me it's okay to make my videos a little bit longer, and I just really appreciate the way that you guys reacted to it, and I hope that you guys actually like the makeup look as well. So yeah, if you have not seen it, I will link the video in the box below for you guys, and you can definitely go and check it out. Now to set my eye, and the brows, I think they turned out pretty good. I mean, they're pretty fleeky. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder, and I'm just going to go all over the lid, and it is a very light color. I did get the lightest color because the second to lightest color was like a yellow, and it just looked way too tan. Now the eyeshadow for me was like a complete fail. Like, they did a horrible job with all their eyeshadows. Like, that's me being honest, brutally honest. They did a horrible job with all their eyeshadows, except that matte palette that they came out with. I saw another review about it. I think it's from Tina. She did a video on it, and I was like, oh, I really want that palette to do a review on it, but then I like couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, ugh. So I had to buy these, which are like $2, and they're not even like worth $2 because they do absolutely nothing. I did purchase the blush palette and also the bronzer palette. The bronzer palette, it works great as a bronzer, just not as an eyeshadow, because I was like, oh, I'll just use these for my eyes, but that didn't work either. So today I think I'm just going to try and figure it out. I also have their, what is this called, like their blush palette. Apparently That is supposed to be blush, and that's supposed to be bronzer. No. And this is supposed to be a highlighter, but it's, when you like mix all of them together, like it's on my ring finger, by the way. You can't really even tell. Because there's not a lot of shimmer in here, I think I'm going to try and get away with using it as eyeshadow just because I have no other options. I'm going to try using this brush, this palette right here. This is, the packaging used to say this was blush and this was contour. And again, they do have a really good mirror, which I do appreciate. I'm just going to keep trying to pack this in my crease, but I don't think this is going to turn out anything like the other ones. I hope that it will be like 1,000 times better. Back in the day, I actually used to use all of the e.l.f. products until I discovered like other products, because I was like 13 and I wanted to, like, of course my parents would like buy my makeup, but then I wanted to buy something different, and I wanted to like change up everything because I started watching like YouTube on the UK makeup app. So I really wanted to really get into makeup and stuff like that. So I bought a ton of e.l.f. products, including this palette, and I used to use this like as my blush and everything. I'm gonna go into my blush palette. This, it literally just says blush palette in the shade Light, which there were not any other palettes except this one. So there might be different shades in this, I'm just not sure. I'm gonna get like this shade and this shade and this shade and that, like all of them, and just try and get a little bit of orange in this. Okay. I see it. It's in there. Oh. Okay. I could get my brow stuff and like put it in the corner and try and deepen it up. I think I will try and do that. I'm just so scared. I don't want to like mess this up. I mean, it's already messed up. So I mean, what harm? Like how much harm can I actually do? So I'm going to go into this. I'm just going to see what it does on my hand. So that's what it looks like when you try and like blend it out like that. I think I'm going to try it. Okay, so that has gone on patchy as all get out. I'm going to go and I'm going to get this shade and this shade from my bronze palette, and I'm just going to pack this on top. I'm going to take this shade right here from the blush palette, red on the edges. Not horrible. It's not my best work at all. Okay, so now I'm going to do some liner. I am going to be using the not Wet n Wild. I keep saying Wet n Wild, but this one is from e.l.f. and I am going to be using it today to do my liner, but I'm horrible at doing liner on camera, so I'm going to do this eye on camera, and then I'm going to do the other one off camera. So I'm just going to start the outside, make my little wing. And I think I'm just going to do the craziest of wings to try and like cover up the eyeshadow. Oh, that's a good wing, actually. Okay, before I go any further, I actually forgot I was going to put some shimmer on my eyelid. I'm going to grab my e.l.f. highlighters, which you guys have seen me use a lot on my channel. I'm going to use the one in the shade Blush Gems. These blushes, by the way, are $4. They retail for $4, and they are worth every penny. So if you're looking for a great highlighter, but not too expensive, I highly, highly, highly recommend these. So the wing kind of got out of control, but I love it. Okay, so my makeup collection is officially out of control, so I have to go and try and find the e.l.f. mascara. So I found the e.l.f. mascara. This is what it looks like, and I explained in my other videos, which you didn't get to see. Oh my God, what's happening to my hair? Okay. The wand is so wiggly that you can't really get at the roots of your lashes, so you have to do 2 coats. I'll show you guys. Like, I'm gonna try and, so you have to like wiggle it right at your roots to really get that volume and to really like cover up your red-haired lashes. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm so excited. I will definitely be filming another review video, and it will be on the $1 makeup challenge. I am so late to that challenge, but I hadn't even started YouTube when it became a challenge, so I didn't really know when I should really do it, and I think now's the time. So I'm going to take a flat makeup brush, and I'm going to start my foundation. The foundation I'm using is from e.l.f. This is in the shade Sand. So there's like Porcelain, Sand, and Deep, and that's all. Like seriously, those are all the shades that they have. And so this is the shade Sand. This is their like medium color, I guess. And on the back it says that it's oil free. It has an SPF of 15. You're supposed to apply it 15 minutes before sun exposure and reapply it every 2 hours. Like, who reapplies a foundation every 2 hours? But whatever. So basically they are saying that it's not a long lasting foundation. So I'm not going to judge them too hard. But I am going to try and do a 5-hour wear test, but right now it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're going to be here for a while, okay? So I'm going to get my brush, and I'm going to start just to drag it down. Oh, yeah, it smells like something. Hold on. What does it smell like? Shoe Carnival. It smells like Shoe Carnival. In the back, where you play basketball. Oh yeah, you can only play if you were good. I think I have a pretty decent base. I will zoom you guys in. So this is what it looks like so far. So it's very dewy, but it's not overpowering, but girl, wait in like 2 hours. Now I'm gonna go on with my concealer. This is the one that I use to like shape my brows and everything like that, and like darker than my foundation. Okay, so it's blending out fine. It's just like, I don't know why it's like separating like that, but anyway. And now we are gonna go ahead and set this. I'm gonna go in with my Prime and Stay powder by e.l.f. This one is in the shade Translucent Fair Light, and I'm gonna go again with a beauty blender, I think. Let's just see, because I don't want there to be a ton of creasing, and I think this powder will also help brighten it all up. As you can see, there's like no coverage, but this powder is helping, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and bronze up the face though. I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzer, and you can see how much like powder is on there. Because I remember this stuff goes on and it's pretty pigmented on the face, just because you don't really want a ton of pigment on your face, so whatever pigment comes off you're kind of happy with. Okay, so there's a powder in here I just saw, and we're gonna try and use that. Let's go with this little brush right here. Okay, let's bring in some life back. Now let's go ahead and do some blush. I'm gonna go into this little blush palette right here. I think I'm gonna try and take this one because I want it like a little bit of a rosy color, and so I put a lot of product on my brush, and then I just kind of slapped it on. Now let's go ahead and highlight, and I know the highlight will be bomb because it's e.l.f. I'm going to use my e.l.f. highlighters. One is in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and the other one is in the shade Blush Gems. I couldn't think of the name for a second. And also in my other video, I went too crazy with the highlighter because I knew how good it would be, so I went a little crazy with it. So this one I'm just going to try and keep it pretty subtle, but still there, you know. And because I went so heavy on the top of my eyes, I'm not going to put any eyeshadow underneath my eyes. And because my under eyes are looking a little dark, I don't want to put a ton of product under there. Now for lips, I only have one lip product from e.l.f. But because I do not have a lip liner, I am going to go in. I'm going to cheat with a little lip liner. I'm going to use the shade Soft Spoken by NYX. Okay, so that is the lip liner. Now I'm going to go in with the lipstick. This is the lipstick shade. So this is the finished look. Now we're going to do a bit of a wear test, and I'm going to be wearing this throughout the day, and I'm going to tell you guys how it wears. Right now it is 4:17. Well, actually that clock's fast so that I'm on time. But anyway, so it's about like 4:15-ish. I'm going to check back with you guys at, let's say, like 6:15 or so. I think I'm going to do every 2 hours. I'm going to try and go 5 hours with this makeup look, but I will definitely be going 4. So we're going to see how this goes. So for me, I will be back in 2 hours, but for you, it'll just be 1 second. Okay, y'all, so this is the first check-in. I'm doing this kind of like vloggy style. I feel a little fancy. But as you can kind of see like the remnants of me filming a separate video, and that will be up very soon. Not really, it'll probably be up in a while. But anyway, I just wanted to do my first little check-in. It is, what time is it? It is right now 5:50 in the afternoon, and I just finished doing something different, and I can't stop like looking at myself because I don't know how to do this. Anyway, so this is how the makeup is looking. I'm about to show you guys what it looks like in natural lighting before all the natural lighting goes away. But I have noticed I'm right on the forehead. You can see a little bit of grease. I know this is like highlight, but like right in the middle, I didn't put highlight right there, okay? But like a few blemishes that I had are kind of like popping through. But I mean, the highlight is pretty good. The liner, I'm like shaking so much. Why am I shaking? Stop shaking. So let's check it out and see what it looks like in natural lighting. So this is in natural lighting, by the way. That's just like my room in the background. I don't know if you guys have ever like seen my room, but that's what it looks like. That's my vanity. That's my chair because I've been filming something different. So this is what it looks like in natural lighting. The highlight is not as showy. The lips are a little lighter. Everything in natural daylight looks a little lighter just because of like the blue. It's kind of like rainy today, but it's also kind of sunny at the same time. But anyway. Okay, yeah, so that is it for the first check-in. I will check in with you guys at about 8 o'clock, and I will see y'all then. Okay, so this is my second check-in. It is right now 7:50. So I'm about to eat dinner, and I figured I would do a check-in right before, because dinner normally takes pretty long with my family, because we kind of like goof off during dinner. But this is what the makeup is looking like so far. You can see it's like dark outside, so it's nighttime, and I'm looking at the reflection of my mirror. That's why, and my arm is so tired. Okay, and that's my bed, by the way. So anyway, update on the makeup. So it's holding up pretty well. The lips, I can't even do this whole thing. You guys want me to vlog like this, really? So the lips, I did apply after my last check-in. So I did like put some more lipstick on, but that's the only thing that I have touched up on. Everything else has been the same ever since. So the eyeliner is my favorite part. I think I will definitely be using this eyeliner again. I absolutely love it. The foundation, I did notice it is a bit of a color difference, if you can tell. I'm getting a little crusty around here. You can see the oil. It's not too bad, but it could be a lot better. So I'm gonna go and eat dinner, and I'll be right back. It'll probably be around 9 or so. Like an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. So I will be back in like 1 more hour. Okay, y'all, so this is the final check-in. Oh, what time is it? Right now it is 9:30, and I've had this makeup on since 4. You do the math. I do feel very, very oily, I will be honest. The lipstick is like all crusty now, but I don't know what happened there. The under eyes really did not crease that much. The eyeliner stayed pretty put. I did notice though, something that has never happened to me is the eyebrows actually did kind of smudge around a little bit, which doesn't happen very often for me. I like everything. I absolutely hate the eyeshadow because the eyeshadow looks absolutely horrible. The eyeliner I really like. The mascara I don't, because it just doesn't really give you that much volume, and I don't know. It's nothing fancy. The highlighters, I absolutely love the highlighters, and I used the blush from the blush palette, and it wasn't very pigmented unless I like really got a ton of product on there. Then it was pigmented, which means it wasn't pigmented. I didn't like the all over like amount of shades that the entire company really had, because they didn't really have a lot of shades, which I didn't really like. But overall, I think everything turned out pretty good. So I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me do the 99-cent makeup challenge. I really want to do it, and I'm excited to film it. If you guys want it, let me know. Don't forget to follow me on all of my other social medias that will be linked in the box below for you guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of the makeup look, and also let me know some other makeup looks that you guys would like me to see me do. But that's all that I have for today, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.